Yeah, never finish. That's my rule.
You're not very good
Anyway,
at that rule.
bye. I'm leaving. Um, I'm discarding so many jokes right now in my head. Like, nope,
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 nope, nope,
nope,
nope.
not that one. Nope. Do you know about yin and yang? Do you know what martial artists believed about their inner energies?
Mm.
Anyway, um, so hi, I'm Jim. We do a Star Wars thing here on Monday nights. We have just finished up them pretty much looting a ship and then it blowing a space station and then it blowing up because an autistic alien hired them. So that's what happened. Anyway, they have made it back to their base, their planet of residence on Nal Hutta, and they're going to talk to the boss a bit, and then we're going to hand out some character points, CP, for them to assign to skills.
I don't like
If
the
they
idea
if they
of us
choose,
sending out to
I'm
CP.
going to give you CP.
Please don't.
Character points, as one does when playing Star Wars. Okay, so you guys have entered the Nal Hutta system. I mean the
No, should I?
Now Hutta's a moon. Yeah, Nar Shaddaa is the system,
No,
and
it's
you
the
are
other way.
yeah. Nal Hutta is the system. Nar Shaddaa is the moon,
Right.
the smuggler's moon. Okay, you guys are back at the moon, not the planet. What do you do first? You make any like? Do you open comms or do you just head home or something else?
After after we land, I'm gonna try to go meet up with Raoul so that I can get half my stuff that I stored on his ship.
Okay, so you're headed down to the Gladalada armed security group landing pads, and then you're going to try to get in touch with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rao,
I'm going to touch
the
down
system.
at, at my regular spot and then begin scouring the ship to make sure I don't have any more cargo on board.
Okay,
Didn't
wow.
have any cargo. Stay behind.
That would be pretty funny.
You beautiful creature. So you touch down. Druto touches down, and he pretty much immediately gets on his comms. He contacts Ral. Ral touches down, and he's like, "Okay, now to check on my baby. I have to make sure." And so he goes back and he's looking through the cargo hold, and he gets a little whatever he gets when Druto's calling him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up half that stuff that I threw in your ship at the last minute. I said I'd split it with you if it's still there.
Yeah. Come on down to my hangar. I'll give him my
hangar.
Landing
pad.
It was
a landing pad.
Whatever. I'll tell him where my landing pad is.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Continue your conversation.
Okay, great. I'll be right over. And then I hang up.
All right.
3
Hopefully
hours
he's gonna
later.
wait for me. But
continues searching this ship.
Okay. So Druto, I guess he like hails a taxi or something, finds a bus. So they have those in Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna ride a bus.
Basically free, except it costs something. So he goes and finds a bus, and let's say he's going to take about an hour to get over there. Well, with all the stops and whatnot. Not an hour. Let's call it 30 minutes. We'll call it 30 minutes. You guys aren't that far apart, and it's a moon. Okay. Ral, meanwhile, what is Ral doing?
He's searching his ship and making sure that the backpacks are still there.
Okay. So you kind of glance in your little entry for your area. They're there.
Okay.
As far as you can tell. Those same looking backpacks are there. You haven't opened them. Roll your perception.
Oh no.
Are you in the dice room?
I am. That wasn't my roll.
9. It was a 9 starting with a 1. Correct. Correct. Okay. So you're searching, and you go about 10 minutes. Everything's looking good, and then you kind of hear like a scratching sound, like.
I'm going to try and locate the
Okay.
the source of the scratching.
All right. Tell me in more detail what you do.
Like he's going to try and figure out where it is, and if it's like near something or under he's just going to start like moving stuff or like taking panels off or just doing whatever he thinks he needs to.
Okay. So you're searching around the cargo area, right? That's where you heard the sound.
Okay. Yeah.
And so you're searching around, and like you think you see a blur out of the corner of your eye. Something small. Very small. Very, very small.
I'm going to have to buy some traps.
In real world terms, think of like squirrel size.
I see.
Bigger traps.
Bigger traps. Or maybe I just take her out into space and vent all the Atmo in the back.
And then clean up whatever's left.
Yeah, I like this
explosive decompression in your ship, your baby.
Does it have to be explosive?
It's gonna decompress. How fast do you release the atmosphere? That's what determines whether it's explosive or not.
Yes. Yes. Just a slow leak.
It might just be leaking decompression. Or like rupturing decompression. Anyway.
But who wants to wait an hour for the slow leak?
So that's where you are right now, Ralph.
Okay.
It's been about 15 minutes. That's where you are. Druto's let's say Druto's about 10 minutes out.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wait for Druto then. Before I go buy traps or vent all the app in my ship.
You gonna wear a suit for that?
I can seal off the cockpit.
Hopefully can. All right, so you wait for Druto. Druto, you get off the bus and you kind of walk to the area. Let's say there's like kind of security. Like there's a guy, an armed guy standing at the gate, but there's not a closable gate. And as you're walking up, he doesn't even look at you. He's just kind of standing there.
Only the finest security for my ship.
Is he affiliated with oh goodness, what's his name?
Bladar. Who?
Is he associated with the Blarks group?
The guard?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna feel a little bit better about myself then.
He's a jobber. He's just there to punch his clock.
Gotcha. Okay, well I'm gonna go on up.
Okay. You go in, he kind of glances at you. So you walk in, and I guess Ral has told you which pad he's at.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk over there. There's a ship. Is the ramp down, Ral?
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you? Up in the ship or down below?
I'm up in the ship just pondering my options.
All right,
Okay.
Druto.
So I approach the ramp and kind of call up, hey Raul, you up there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on up.
Okay. So I run up and where are the bags? Are the bags still here?
Yeah, man, right here. And I'll hand the bags over to him. And I'll hand them over and I'll say, so what are you planning to do with these?
And I just dump them out on the floor. Yeah. I said I'd split it with you.
Yeah, about that. Why don't you take these to your boss first?
Why?
Because these are salvage on a run where everybody's splitting what the salvage is. We don't want
Oh crap.
we don't want your boss thinking that we're trying to skim a little for ourselves and cut him out of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. So I'd start cramming it back in there.
Crap.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, yeah. I don't know where you're from, but I think you're not from Nar Shaddaa. So I'll just give you a little advice. The big man always gets his cut. Just remember that. You'll live a little bit longer.
Okay, thanks.
All right, man. See you later. I'm going to go buy some traps.
Have fun.
So at this point, you both get kind of a buzz on your comm.
Okay.
We're still like standing right next to each other, or
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just answer mine. Hey.
And Druto, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna check to see who it was first.
It's your boss.
And then I answer it.
Okay. So you both answer your comms, and it's him on both of them. He said, okay, Raul and Druto, I got you both. Where are you guys?
Oh, we're
Get over here to the office.
We're over here at my landing pad. We'll be over there in a bit.
Well, hurry up.
Yep, on our way.
And bring those data pads.
Will do.
All right. And he hangs up. So, I guess you guys grab a taxi, not the bus this time. I'm going to guess that. You're splitting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
While,
And you
while
guys,
we're while we're going, I'll ask Drew to data pads. You know what's on them?
Nope. No idea.
Huh. All right.
Didn't have a lot of time to grab stuff.
Well, information can be expensive.
Yeah, I guess so.
it'll be fine.
We'll figure
Those
it out.
data pads were on a deep space station with military grade weapons equipped on them. Nobody will even miss it.
Right.
And they definitely aren't tracking them.
I really just wanted the blasters anyway. I think I'm trying to remember if I held on to the plant or if I dumped it out. I can't remember.
I think you dropped it.
Okay.
I think you dropped that. Yeah.
That's probably for the best.
More's the pity. Okay, so you guys are riding your taxi over. You get over there pretty quick. You head into the office. Everybody's there, kind of around the big conference table thing that Blark likes to use. The starfighter pilots, the other three, are all there. And the Corin looks up at you like,
what?
And Bronk looks at you and he's like, man, he's like, what took you so long?
Well, I had to get the stuff, and I'm holding it up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and so Blark says, shut up, sit down. So everybody sits, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So he says, all right, good work. None of you died. I guess that's pretty good for you. We're not sure exactly what our cut's gonna be yet. We'll find out once all the goods have gone to sale. But it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. That's the word I'm hearing. So you'll get your piece of the action once the final sale price comes in. For now, I've covered your costs as usual. All right. So I hear there was something else on the side here. What did you guys bring back? And it looks like the other starfighter pilots have already kind of dumped their backpacks on the table.
Okay, so then I follow suit then and dump mine to join them.
I think you had a couple.
Yeah.
I think you had a couple of backpacks.
Tickle will help me carry one.
Dump one.
I know there was a blaster and a couple pistols, and I think there was some tools because I wanted the tools.
Yeah, there were some tools actually.
And then the other backpack I think was just data pads.
So Blark kind of stands up and he's kind of leaning on the table looking at everything as it comes out, and he's like, junk, and data pads. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to find out what's on there. Looks like these go for maybe 50 aftermarket each, maybe 100 if we're lucky. I'll use it to treat you guys to a nice meal, something like that. As for the data, we'll see. All right. Is there any other business we have left on this job? And he looks around, and Bronx just kind of like, You should have seen us, boss. We smoked a whole bunch of TIE fighters. TIE fighters? I thought this was a research space station. I don't know. They had TIE fighters. And Blark's face is very, very, very bony, and it doesn't move very much. But he doesn't look happy. Anything you guys want to chip in?
I just kind of like shrugged and nodded when Bronk was talking.
Ral.
I'll see. I would kind of notice his reaction and say, well, something unexpected.
You can never tell. There's a lot of Imperial fighters out there serving in all kinds of companies, pirate groups. You never know. But I don't like seeing military hardware involved.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
He just kind of looks at the contents of the table and he says, well, you guys figure out who gets all this stuff aside from the data pads. All right, on to other business. Ral, we found him.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed.
He's still breathing?
Last we heard. Yeah, the man that set you up on Glover. Apparently he took up with a group of pirates that have taken over a salvage station. Yeah, anyway, we're not taking a contract for this one. We're just going to go get him. Are you in?
Absolutely.
And while we're at it, we'll probably find some stuff that's worth our while there. It'll be convenient for you to bring it back.
Business and pleasure, then.
After business, sure. All right, boys. Take about a day to rest, and I'm going to give you the rest of the details. That's it. He gets up. He's kind of collecting his stuff.
All right. Well, see you tomorrow then. And I'll walk out very happy. and then remember I need to go buy traps.
I'm a little torn because that was full of some ominous stuff, and I also want my share of the loot. But I'm gonna look back and forth and then kind of run after Ral and try to catch him real quick.
Okay.
And be like, "Hey, what was that about?"
What, the last bit?
Yeah, what's this dude?
The dude who set me up with those blasted plasma berries. We're gonna get him.
So Druto is looking really confused and trying not to laugh because those did smell really awful.
You don't get it. That guy got my ship impounded. On Glover, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
He was part of the scam, and I'm going to blow a big hole in his chest when I find him.
To match the one in his buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Awkward silence, and
Walk
then
walk back.
All right, see you tomorrow, man. And I leave to go buy traps,
okay.
to go buy large pest traps.
And Druto.
I'm gonna head back in to see if they're picking over the whatever's left.
Okay. So there's not a lot left. Like mostly they grabbed data pads and a little bit of like related hardware. Your maintenance tool stuff, like collection of tools, is still sitting out there. It looks like someone's picked up one of the blasters and then just kind of eyeing that.
Okay, so I'll kind of look around and see if anybody looks real interested, and if nobody's making any moves, I'll be like, y'all okay if I take these tools?
Everybody's kind of chatting a little bit and talking, and they all kind of look at you and like, yeah.
So I grab one of the I guess I'll take one of the empty backpacks that I dumped and put the tools in there.
Okay. And we'll say this is like a solid basic set of tools for working on starfighters.
Yes.
Like you're not gonna, retrofit half of a ship with it. You can do some repairs and routine maintenance for sure. Okay. So they're kind of looking at what's left over, and Bronk's like, yeah, in the end, I don't think it's really worth carrying any of these. He's kind of poking at the blasters. And what's his name? Zigalickle kind of slams a fist down on the table and he says, we will sell them. And we will party.
My guy.
Everybody just kind of looks at him like, okay. And he says, but only a little. Tomorrow we will be flying. Call the freighter pilot.
Okay. And I give Ral a call.
Oh, hey, Druto.
Hey, so the guys here are gonna like sell some of this stuff that's left and I don't know, party or something, and they wanted me to call you to see if I don't know, you wanted to do stuff.
You guys gonna drink?
Probably, I don't know.
Okay, I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess we hash out the details of meeting up and all that stuff.
Zigalickle, while you're on the comms, Druto, he looks over at you and says, it is my turn to choose. I choose the dirty, filthy.
Okay.
The dirty, filthy. My kind of place. Do I already know this place?
It's known in that area. Yeah.
Then I'm probably familiar with it.
They have an amateur brawling circuit in there.
Oh yeah.
It's a bar with like a small arena for brawling. Not boxing. Brawling.
Brawling.
I would not know anything about it.
No.
Druto might be a little out of his element.
He's kind of afraid to find out what that is. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we will cut the role play there. And then next time we'll pick up and see what kind of shape you guys are in.
Roll to see if you get drunk.
Roll body.
See if you have a hangover. Oh man.
Would you like to use skill points to anything that you're about to do?
Oh man.
I mean, not skill points. I meant CP. Character points.
Oh.
All right. So for the character
Oh.
points, I'm giving you both 9.
Wow.
Druto gets everything that I'm about to tell you is factored into the 9. So 9 is the final number you're both getting. Okay. Druto is getting an extra point for having a race in the middle of a job with a giant space station shooting at them. You both get an extra 1 for scrounging droids that just tried to kill you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, and it's parts. I think Raul got most of 1.
I got an arm with a laser in it.
And Raul got an extra 1 for calling people cargo. We're all into the dehumanization here. So you can add the 9. Actually, I actually have your character sheets for a change. These things look very different when they're not spreadsheets. Believe you me. Do you guys want to go ahead and spend them? I suggest we go ahead and handle that.
I have to remember how to spend them.
You spend them equal to the skill level that you want to raise, or 10 times the attribute you want to raise. In other words, you're not raising any attributes today.
Yeah.
Though if you save up for another one, one of us could probably raise like our strength.
If you wanted.
Oh, I don't want to. I want to raise.
Probably make this a basic spreadsheet.
I think I'm going to raise my blaster and my space transports specializations.
Okay. And space transports cost half rounded up to increase.
Ooh.
Oh, right. They're specializations, so it's half.
Right. I'm assuming you're raising your specialization and not the general skill.
Right.
Okay, so that doesn't include your right. Like you're not adding your stat in to raise it, right? Or does does your stat get factored in when you raise it?
So from now on, let's just refer to your skills as what you're thinking of as the combined total, just because it adds too much complexity to do it otherwise. Like there's never a time where you're going to roll only what you put into the skill. It'll never, ever
raising it is based on the total combined.
Right. So like I can see your sheet. Like if you wanted to raise starfighter piloting, the total right now is 8D plus 2. Is that right?
No, it's 6D plus 1.
Okay. So the in parentheses is the big
is
total.
the total. Yep.
So the cost would be 3. Half of 6D plus 1.
I thought it was rounded up. Is it, or did you say rounded down?
Half of 6 is 3.
Okay, the plus 1 doesn't affect it.
It's based on whole dice.
Gotcha. Whereas the gunnery is going to be a lot more expensive. The starship gunnery, I mean. Because it's not a specialization.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
It would be 5.
Right.
To do 5D plus 2.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Whereas I only spend 2 points to raise my blaster rifle because it's also a specialization. That's pretty sweet.
It's
and you can only raise it
to
once
push a skill
per.
really high.
Huh?
It's a way to get a skill really high and not nearly as much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not half.
But you can only bump it once
half.
per session.
Right? Right. Yeah, only by 1 pip.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to have to keep track of this. Joe, are you?
Yeah, Joe, I assume you're looking at your stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm raising 3 of my skills. My heavy blaster specialization, my Cazelis light freighter specialization, and my starship gunnery.
Okay. Your starship gunnery is going to 5D plus 1.
Yep.
That's 5 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your space transports would be 3. Is that correct?
Right.
5 and 3 is 8. And what was the other one you raised?
My heavy blaster pistol specialization.
Okay, so you already had a couple of. Okay. So your heavy blaster is at 40 plus 2 now, right?
Right.
Okay. And that puts your total character points at 2?
2.
2.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I think I'm going to put 2 into blaster rifle, so it'll be 4D plus 2. I'm going to put 5 into starship gunnery and make it 5D plus 2. And I'm going to put 2 into starship repair, making it 4D plus 1. If the last one is allowed.
So normally you need to have used a skill to be able to increase it. For your case, we'll say that using your ship is kind of like fixing it. Like if you deal extensively with it, you're also gaining knowledge of how it works, because otherwise it won't work.
Yeah, it feels like you would be in a constant state of fixing your ship. So.
Plus, you did just get some tools, so
I did. I'm trying to remember if I had saved character points from before, because I'm not.
It looked like you said it looked like you had 2.
Yeah, but above that I had +0, like I had used them up.
Oh, I see.
I've slept several times since then, so.
Yeah, I think you had used up most of them.
I think you used up all of them, actually.
Okay, well, we'll just say that I'm back down to 0.
Tell you what, we'll say you're at 0, and then I can review what we did at the end of the last session and see if you ran out.
Okay.
Because I was just watching it a while ago. I feel like you did go to 0.
Okay.
All right. So the changes you made, did that total 9? I wasn't looking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
So then your CP colon is 0.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. How about you guys go ahead and pay some for your debts? Well, Ral, pay for your debt. Drew, your debts. Druto would pay a little on his debt.
I don't even know how much my debt is.
I guess I'll go find it. But it was a set amount that we were going to say was like a recurring payment you guys would make. You have like a minus
like
150 on here.
I also had a plus 150.
Yeah.
I just got rid of them. I think it was for something I bought on the first run. I can't remember, but that was how I was tracking expenses during the run. But I didn't have any this time.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Oh,
We won't worry about that. You guys haven't gotten paid either.
I think
so
I
we'll
was
just
buying paint.
Yeah, you were buying paint. Yeah, you did. You bought that very special paint. Very, very special paint. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you guys want to do before we finish?
I think I'd better wait until I get paid to buy anything else. Probably. And figure out how much I have to pay on my debt first before I go blow all my money.
The nice thing about having all this on video is I can just go find it.
Yeah, I didn't think we actually had set a number, which is why I don't have it down. But I could be wrong about that.
There's probably a number. It's just Druto doesn't know it.
I mean, that would make sense too.
I mean,
I'll tell
Druto,
you. I'll
his
tell
boss
you when you
holds
paid
his
it off.
debt. Yeah, his boss holds his debt, but his boss also has money coming his way. So, like, it's not like he's going to come beating on your door demanding that you pay him up, right? He would just, at worst case, he would just withhold it from your pay.
Right.
So,
and hopefully not withhold more than we agreed, or he agreed.
you would hope not.
But what would I know?
All right, I guess that's it then. We can finish a little bit early. I think we started a little late. Yeah, we started a little late. We'll finish a little early. We always go long, so that's fine. That's it. We'll be back next time on Monday for some revenge.
Yes.
Revenge.
Yes.
Adios, everybody.